Yes, so. Today being the ninth day of the month of December. E get wetin we say make we pay attention to and something wey we say make we show now because of say this whole thing cannot be a mistake or a coincidence. For this video, I go dey critically show you every single thing wey you need to know and point your attention to the direction of things within. First thing first, we know say on the 20th day of the month of November, during the judgment of Nnamdi Kanu, when he was asked to leave the court of law because of say him be dey ask Omotosho some serious questions. Omotosho say leave my court and he ordered the DSS to take him out. While Nnamdi Kanu was leaving the courtroom session, he said something, a very strong sentence. He told Awomolo, which happens to be the prosecuting lawyer, and his other lawyers under Awomolo, they then say, God will punish you now and forever. Na a statement wey Nnamdi Kanu talk.
Hello everyone, welcome back my people. This is one of those stories wey go make you pause and ask yourself what actually is going on in this country. Because today matter no be small one at all. My people, the claim going around now be say every lawyer wey Nnamdi Kanu lay curse on, one by one they don begin to fall. Some politically leaders and political leaders, some career wise, some reputational leader and Nigeria online dey connect to the dot. Whether na coincidence or something deeper, e don spark serious conversation. Make I break am down for una. So according to this circulating report and social media discussion, several lawyers wey cross path with Nnamdi Kanu, especially those wey betray am, work against him in court or mock his situation are now facing their own problems. From professional suspension to political downfall to loss of public credibility, the pattern just dey raise eyebrow and Nigeria dey began to ask, is this spiritual or na karma? The story dey hot, it dey trend and everywhere don cast and everywhere don scatter. Make I tell una wetin we know so far. Over the years, Nnamdi Kanu openly accuse certain legal practitioners of sabotaging his case. In several viral videos and court-side recording, he reportedly declared that those working against justice will face their own consequences. Now, fast forward today, some of these same individuals dey face investigation, public disgrace, failed political ambition or major legal setbacks. Even though dis development get their own explanation, Nigeria still dey link am back to Nnamdi Kanu past warning. Prominent names wey Nigeria mention for online discussion include former legal associates, some governors lawyers, lawyers connected to DSS filing, a new political actors wey doubt as legal adviser to the state. Nobody claim say Nnamdi Kanu case be something. Nobody claim say Nnamdi Kanu case anything physically, but the timing dey raise question. And as usual for Naija, one matter get small spiritual or karma angle, people go run with am. What does this really mean? Make we reason am well. This development, whether true or coincidence, fit carry some political weight. One of it be say it reinforce Kanu image among his supporters as someone whose words no dey fall to the ground. It deepens the narrative of oppression versus justice, especially as 2025 politics dey come with heat. It put pressure on government because anything concerning Nnamdi Kanu automatically becomes a national talking point. It add emotional charge to the ongoing debate about this continued ten sion. So this gist no just be entertainment o, it touches laws, politics and public perception. interesting days ahead, my people. My people, here is my take. Let me talk truth. Nigeria is a place where politics, spirituality and public sentiment dey mix like jollof rice. My people, sometimes the consequences too dey loud, you go just dey look. At dis point you fit ask yourself, is dis karma, prophecy or just normal Nigeria drama? Because as e dey go like dis, even eye no fit explain am finish. Wahala no dey ever finish for dis country. So see wetin Nigeria dey talk online, you know say Nigeria no dey ever take last. Chukwuma write say, I no believe in coincidence again oo. Kanu talk am years ago, one by one dey fall now. Ada for Jesus say, dis is not ordinary, the man warn dem Nigeria should review his case immediately. Street observer Naija say, abeg make everybody just dey careful, Nigeria get spiritual traffic wey no dey show for Google map. Another person come add say, when truth dey oppress any other thing, e dey always be like dat. My people, comment don full everywhere. Dis entire situation tire me oo, and e tie into the bigger conversation about Nnamdi Kanu political statement and recently court decision and renewed call for his release. Just last week we saw raising ten sion, fresh statement from stakeholders and more pressure from the southern east leadership. So dis new gist only add fuel to the already existing one. My people, the situation dey very interesting and the timing dey suspicious, but whether you believe in karma, divine justice or confidence, one thing dey clear, Nigeria no dey ever lack drama. Anyway my people, what do you think? Is dis coincidence or something deeper? Make una tell me for the comment section. I wan really hear una own opinion. Please do well to watch dis video to end and see what Nigeria are reacting and see how people are saying about dis video. Thank you.
This man's name. To be sincere with you, it seems this man is not in existence at all. So how did his name manage to get on this list? We don't know. For clarity, let me show you something. I found no credible article, court record, media reports or legal community directory referencing S.H. Baricom Esquire in connection with the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Searches of the public available log list of lawyers involved with Kanu's case do not mention that name. So how did this man's name came into the list? As you can see, Baricom Esquire, from which they see, allegedly, is an individual we know they exist. So Owomolo needs to tell us who this man be. This is S.H. Baricom, because of say there's no information on him anywhere. If you're a lawyer in this country, trust me, there should be articles written on you, or you don't write article, or news go don't come out on case where you don't handle. Like there should be a detail of you somewhere. But this man, nothing there. Who be the next person? Let's focus our attention on somebody known as Abbas Olayiwola Esquire. Abbas Olayiwola Esquire. Now him we want focus our attention to. This man, they under the bench of Adeboyega Owomolo, the prosecuting lawyer, who received massive course from Nnamdi Kanu. You'll be punished now and forever. So which info do we have on this man? This man happens to be an interesting person. An interesting name that nobody paid attention to. Nobody. If to say Aloy Ejimakor knew this particular name or did their research on this name, they will get some key points to use and challenge in the court of law. Yes, this guy has been punished before in different ramifications. Let me explain. Take a look at this article shown right now on your screen. It states, exclusive, court threatens to jail Nigerian secret police. DSS boss Yusuf Bichi over refusal to release youth leader. As you can see, court threatens to jail Nigerian secret police, DSS, and their boss, Yusuf Bichi. What did even happen in this particular point in time? Well, the DSS being arrested a man known as Yusuf Bichi. And they claim that this Yusuf Bichi was once upon a time affiliated with the IPOB. DSS can arrest him, can put for their custody, did not take him to court to face trial, did not do anything They not bring him to court, and nothing happened. He was there for like 6 months plus. At a particular point in time, a court in Nigeria, when they say, una arrest this man, oh. Una arrest this man. Sorry, the man who was arrested, na Mumuye. His name is Hassan Danladi. Sorry, his name is Hassan Danladi, not Yusuf Bichi. Yusuf Bichi is the head of the DSS at that particular point in time. So Hassan Danladi was arrested and linked to the IPOB. 9 lawyers come, they say, why did you arrest Hassan Danladi and did not bring him to the court of law? What's happened? 6 months plus, he did custody. Now in the court of law, headed by a justice known as Justice A.I. Chikere, on the 29th day of that month, ordered the DSS to release this particular man, Danladi, or the court of law will apprehend the lawyers who stage that issue. So I hope you guys are paying attention. Yes, make I read them for you, make you for understand. The order reads, take notice that if you, within the named State Security Service, also known as DSS, neglect to obey this order of the Federal High Court by A.I. Chikere, made on the 29th of November 2021, attached, or if State Security Service disobeys this order, you, Director General, State Security Service, Abuja, Abbas Olayiwola, Esquire, State Security Service, Abuja, and S.A.M. Bello, Esquire, and so on and so forth, will be imprisoned by the court. So the court, they threaten a lawyer. This same man we go represent Adeboyega Owomolo. He was once upon a time a member or a person who work under the DSS. You na lawyer, you be Esquire. You arrested somebody, carry and put for DSS custody. You don't carry and go court for over 6 months plus. You don't contravene Nigeria's constitution. The High Court called a talk, say, we are going to arrest you. Imagine a court of law wanting to arrest a lawyer, an Esquire. They want to arrest and detain him for waiting him do. Now waiting this man known as what's be name again, Abbas Olayiwola, Esquire. Now waiting don't do before now. As you can see, this man has linkage with the DSS. And in this particular case, what I don't tell you, the Hassan Danladi that was arrested was abducted, just like Nnamdi Kanu, and brought into the DSS facility and locked up for 6 months plus without any form of trial. And you, Abbas, you be lawyer, and you turned a blind eye. You see, and the court of law said, we are going to imprison you and lock you up. We go lock you up and throw away the keys if you don't release that man. Now you can force Abbas, can't release him. So this man, as we speak, has dented his image in the Nigerian judiciary. We don't even know how this man came to appear before the Federal High Court under Adeboyega Owomolo. If you like say people did not do their due diligence, nobody actually investigated this man because of say he gets issues linkage with different cases under DSS and in the court of law. If to say Aloy Ejimakor did his own research on this guy, you go don't see every single thing we did and use them against them. So you have a bad track record already. You have been punished already in the past. So therefore, we don't even want you to get anywhere close to this case. Now so the matter just be in full. Okay? So who be the next person we on our list? We don't receive punishment now and forever. The next is Aken Shoye Aroshinyi Esquire. Yes. This man now, his own case is very, very funny. This one why I use a grey marker highlight. His own case is very funny. This man has been punished already. And based on what Nnamdi Kanu talk, is for now and forever. Meaning it's going to be a continued process. This man did something that was peculiar. You get one, I don't want to bore you with the full details, but you get one man known as AGK. He was under the PDP in, I think, Anambra State. He was under the PDP in Anambra State. And at that particular point in time, the PDP can get small issues. Now PDP, they get issues, different forms of controversies. Now INEC can file a lawsuit against that AGK. So okay, I come before the court of law, the Supreme Court, and answer for the wrongdoings we did within your political party and how it affects the INEC. Now this man now, Aken Shoye Aroshinyi Esquire, handled the case. He was part of the prosecuting lawyers that handled that case between AGK and INEC. Surprisingly, the Supreme Court countered and said, You guys don't have strong evidence against this man. So therefore, they are going to rule against you. And that particular statement affected this guy's legal career, this Akenshoye or Aroshin. The statement from a court in Anambra State affected this guy's legal structure. It took him 10 steps backwards because of, say, he dealt with somebody. He entered a case where they don't get full fundamentals in. A case that was handled between INEC and a politician in Anambra State and two others. And this lawyer jumped in without doing his due diligence to understand the case. He lost the case. And the case up to this particular point in time, still they win Chontam, reach today. And now he don't receive a massive one from Nnamdi Kanu. Say he'll be punished now and forever. And for what do they see? I don't want to give you other information because some of them can be termed as private information. So we still look into this man's case and his case file. When they say many other things don't happen to them, which we cannot tell you. But if you want to find out, do your own research because a guy you go do research reach. The contact say you are doing cyber stalking. What they do now is they are available publicly on the Nigerian news site. We did research to see news related to individuals. We did not stalk anybody. That is why we cannot show you some information we did. Hope you guys are following back. So this guy and I is still facing series of issues reaching now where we did. But we can't tell you these things because of say, go day very difficult for person to say, we are cyber stalking him and exposing his private information and the rest. Now let's take a look at the main one, the main individual in this whole conversation. We have Adeboyega Awomolo, SAN, yes. Now this man now be the chief prosecuting lawyer. Now he handle the case for the federal government. Now he file everything he file against Nnamdi Kanu. Now he follow up with different things from the DSS. Now he do everything we happen where we don't see, where people they call injustice. Now you do them. So now let's focus our attention on you. Now you receive that scores directly from Nnamdi Kanu. He did out there in every public forum. Before you talk, say we are saying something that was not said by Nnamdi Kanu. He said it. He said God will punish you now and forever. That is his exact words. So now wait till talk. So we can't do small news research. Everything we want to show you, they're available on different news agencies. How has this man received his own portion of what they discuss? Well, make I break it down for you. This man known as Adeboyega Awomolo happens to be a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN. At a particular point in time, yes, Awomolo was made chairman of body of benchers known as the BOB. Yes, if you day in the legal framework, if you be a legal-minded person, you don't know of this BOB, a body of benchers. What did these people they even do? This BOB, this body of benchers, now they be the apex body where they regulate call to bar and admission of lawyers in Nigeria. So, Awomolo was head of this chairman of body of benchers. You understand what I'm saying? His role there was that they regulate people where they call to bar, lawyers that are being called to bar or admitted as lawyers in the Nigerian's legal structure. Hope you get the point. So his tenure as the BOB chairman began in 2024 and it ended in 2025. Why did we have to bring this up? Make I show you what happened during the reign of Adeboyega Awomolo. Most times people complain that our leaders in the country don't have the spirit of foresight. But sometimes when you give leadership to people, whether they're capable of handling it, they go begin show their flaws. This man handled this chairmanship board for just less than 1 year. In that course of 1 year, this guy caused different forms of internal crisis in that BOB committee. Make I show you. The very first one, that unilateral reconstitution of the BOB committees, which caused internal crisis. Shortly after assuming chairmanship, Awomolo dissolved all existing BOB committees and reconstitute them, allegedly without due process or approval of the wider bench. So he dissolved an existing leadership, concrete a new one without seeking for due process or getting full approval. This thing can trigger different levels of backlash, especially from senior benchers who view this as dictatorial move. See, this move be like something we be saying, you want hijack the system. Hope you guys are following. Now we see Awomolo do. As a result of this whole thing with this man do, a senior member of the SA known as Austin Alega, who happens to be the previous chairman of this said committee, can file a lawsuit against Awomolo SAN. Okay? The court, which is the Federal High Court in Lagos State, granted an interim injunction restraining Awomolo from removing Alega from his position. This public legal battle can tarnish the BOB's image and raise concerns about the governance ethics within the legal profession. Hope you guys are following. So Awomolo entered a position. He became the chairman of this BOB board. As he came into power, now he scatter everywhere. You don't say bad energy. If you carry bad energy, go a place where you say people they come, your bad energy will definitely surface. It go outshine every other person's energy where they did. Now what happened? This man was brought into a group, a committee that had a structure, a standing structure. They brought you in and made you the chairman. The first way you do, you can't go to change people you're supposed to work with. You come out them, put your own. This is not a typical move of a politician now. Only politician will come into a group, come out people you don't like, put people where you like. Now what happened here, allegedly. Hope you are following. That particular thing can't give this man a lawsuit. Person can file a lawsuit against him. Say, bros, what did you do like this? Are you not old enough to know your left from your right? What are you doing? You did this without following due process. You did this without consulting people where they are the higher body. What are you doing? The lawsuit can say, this man, Omolo, will be removed. They remove him from the position ASAP. And they can make the previous chairman the leader. And so many other things don't happen to these people, but we cannot show you these things. They are very funny things. It's a clear form, say, punishment where Nnamdi Kanu talk. Don't reach the domot of all of these people, one after the other. All of them will come through, put themselves together. You don't reach them one after the other. Hope you guys are following back. And the biggest now, Awomolo own. We saw the way you scattered the whole BOB. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. And many things still, like I said, we cannot show you. We cannot show you because of, say, people feel say one thing, and one thing to feel it to some other things. So with Nnamdi Kanu talk, still they happen. Punishment, they fly left and right and center. They receive and that's post reach today. We don't show you the one who will show you because of, say, they out there on the media. Others where we cannot show it because of, say, we no get the right to do so. Allegedly. So everything we don't state today can be classified, will be classified as allegedly. But you don't see them from news article and everything where they within the context of things. So what did they happen as of today? Well, if they follow our news updates, you know, say Sultan of Sokoto came into the news as of yesterday because of different moves that have been made to make sure that the area where Nnamdi Kanu day will be kept calm. And they believe, say, a lot of irregularities that happened there because of, say, the presence of Nnamdi Kanu day within that Sokoto State prison. People are not